Hey Soul Family, I want to welcome you to the Energies Now with Cynthia. We made a shift. We're over here on YouTube now, and I think it's just going to work out a lot better. So welcome to this channel. Today we're going to be speaking about the soul journey astrology of the Cancer full moon. This is the first full moon of the year. So what are you going to do? You're going to think about right off the bat, what is ending for me? Where am I feeling a sense that something has culminated, a sense that I have reached a point where I see this aha moment before me, this revelation that is now being revealed to me in the light of that Cancer sensing, feeling nature. Cancer is the moon's domicile, right? So the moon in Cancer at 24 degrees is very, very happy and very moon-like in this sign, because moon in Cancer is that nurturing, that cocooning, that memory that goes back to everything about the experiences, of the traditions, of the happy times, and that is what the moon is seeking in Cancer. It's seeking that sweet little place where all is well, all is secure, and it is a very protective energy in that sign as well. Now the sun is opposing our full moon at 24 degrees Capricorn, and that axis, as you know, Capricorn directly opposed from Cancer. Kind of look at that from Cancer, which is the sensing and feeling of our internal, innermost pinnings, our secret emotions and memories and things that we hold pretty much close to our hearts, close to our minds. It is being balanced with Capricorn, because Capricorn wants to bring it out. Capricorn is seeking security as well, but in a different way, as in preparedness, as in preparation, methodology. And Capricorn is about how I'm going to get something done by consolidating it, bringing it down to what's really important, not missing a step. And that's why this axis of our moon, highly sensitive and highly emotional in Cancer, is being tempered from this sun in Capricorn. The sun in Capricorn wants real life solutions to be practical, to be something that you're willing to be patient about. And the moon in Cancer, the energy of Cancer there, wants everything to protect, draw in, keep it, draw it back, and kind of go into that little bit of that crab little sideways walk, right? You're not going to go straight on. You're going to go sideways this way, sideways that way. So this is the dichotomy of the two signs, and what you may be sensing and feeling at this time as we have this moon and sun opposing each other in those energies is you may be feeling and sensing, you know what do I really need right now that's going to get me there? What is it that I have tried and, I have just kept on doing that, and that is not emotionally satisfying. I'm not feeling it. It's not coming in for me. And that's the phrases that we use, right? It's just like, it doesn't feel right anymore. So this is a full moon that's going to bring to light those things in your life that just aren't feeling right for you anymore. And these are things that are brought on by your own findings, your own revelations, but they are also deeply influenced by this Mars. I got the chart right here. Mars in retrograde is conjunct our full moon. That's Mars retrograde, 27 degrees of Cancer, right there next to 24-degree moon. And this conjunction is bringing in the Mars energy that is now muted slightly, especially when it's in that sign of Cancer, because Mars is about action, fire, and Cancer kind of puts that out, a little bit of water on that fire. And this is what you're experiencing. But Mars has been making this opposition, not only conjunct with our moon, but making an opposition to that planet Pluto in Aquarius. So you want to check out Aquarius again in your chart, where Pluto is residing for that first degree point there. And this opposition between the full moon and the Aquarian Pluto energy is creating within you this regulation energy based on things that have been lost, things that have ended, things that are kaput, right? So you're recalibrating, rebalancing it from this opposition between Pluto. It's in the energy of Aquarius, which is the energy of the people. It's the energy of where are we going with the structures and the power, and how are we bringing it back down to the people. And there we are, Mars and the full moon conjunct in Cancer, the energy of what? The energy of home, the energy of ancestral ties, our lineage, what is feeling, what is sensing that is going to keep me in this tradition. Well, Pluto is stirring us to, again, examine what is working. And sometimes these are things that are decided for us, and the full moon is going to bring it all to light for you. So I feel like if you are, especially feeling insecure, as so many of us are now, with the just the catastrophic fires in Los Angeles area, we're sending so much love, support, and resources there. I'm so sorry for that. But I wanted to say, we are just coming in to build some foundations now, some foundations that are going to take time, yes, and not just about the very poor situation there, but throughout the world right now, right? There's so many revelations that Pluto is bringing out to the light, giving the power back to us, the people, and taking it out of the patriarchy, the power struggles, and the greed of the one, right? The one, entity, the government, the boss, the whoever that you want to associate with that structure. But what I want you to know about this full moon that is beautiful and is going to be very lasting is that this full moon is bringing you that ending that you need to tie up the discomfort and all of the longings of those unfulfilled wishes and desires, because Pluto has blasted a new reality for you in the ways of your sensing and feeling about these issues. So it's a regulation time. It's also a time that's really important for you to ground and to come to that place of your home, within yourself. When there is this axis of Capricorn and Cancer, especially with our moon, it's about what you're doing in that real life, slow and steady improvement, the structures that you need while remaining open to new beginnings. Because in order for you to create anything new, right, you're going to have to consolidate, you're going to have to draw it in, and that's what you're going to be feeling, I believe, at the time of this moon. Now, the other aspect of the moon is, if you take a look at this full moon with that Mars right there, it's making a beautiful trine with the energy in Pisces. And man, we're going to spend a little time on this Pisces energy. By the way, get your natal chart out, find this axis of Capricorn and Cancer, and find out what houses these are in for you, so you can start working with the energy of what structures you have, with the sun in Capricorn, what structures you have found are bringing you real stability now. What can you count on? And down here in Cancer, coming into touch with your true needs at this time. Now, this is an area of your life in this chart. This is on the 2nd house for Cancer and to the 8th house. So this is the axis of your own money that you're earning. And this is you merging your power with other people, other people's money. And that is the 2nd and 8th house. So your natal chart, you can find your houses. You can just look it up online and find out what topics these are offering the energies to you in. What we have now, as I mentioned, is this powerhouse stellium of planets that are in Pisces. The Pisces energy is strong because Saturn, as I said, has been working with us there. Neptune and Saturn both in March and in May will be moving out of Pisces after they've done the work of helping us find our integrity, right? Helping us soften the boundaries that are unnecessary, and to open up that compassionate flow of love and of just, being a citizen of the world and offering peace and offering that beautiful sense of the Piscean dreamer, where we all are here to achieve and be guided. And it's a beautiful energy. We have had Saturn and Neptune there working with us to rebuild us, to re-engineer us. As far as our heart-centered emotions, right? Pisces is that water sign, just like Cancer, that asks you, how's this feeling to you? Is this something that you're expanding when you feel you're in that situation, or do you feel contraction? And that's how you know. That's how you know when something is meant to be occupied, when you're meant to go there. Your heart becomes full, it opens, and if it's not working anymore, if it's not going to be something you're carrying with you into this 2025, you're going to feel a contraction. So this full moon is going to help you with that. And at the time of our full moon, we have it making a trine right there to that beautiful planet Neptune. Neptune is, it's the invisible empire. It's the you that is the dreamer, the imaginator, this idealism, right? In Pisces, it's always about illuminating something that was meant to be seen, meant to be revealed. And with a trine to this full moon, this is bringing out that softer nature of your own internal compass, right? That trusting and sensing. And it's telling you one thing. It's been about building integrity, stabilizing highly idealistic goals of a higher consciousness, who we are, how we're going to bring more of the people together. Piscean energy is that bridge. It's the ending. So trining our full moon Neptune, which is also sextiling the sun. So look for yourself to have these beautiful dreams maybe that are going to bring you information. These are subconscious and unconscious desires wanting to come out, right? So you're going to be feeling that energy of Neptune coming into that Cancer full moon. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, just because we have so much movement here in 2025, this month, January, we're going to see the beginning of the transition point from this full moon. So think about it as the ending of the old era and the beginning of the new. Yes, it is that defined and that big. Why? Because here we are, all of the energies of 2024 were moving through the watery signs, more of the yin, right? This year, 2025, we're coming into fire and we're coming into more air energies. So the charts and what you are going to be highlighting in is the Aries energy, the Gemini energies that you're going to be experiencing, as well as the new lunar nodes into the sign of Pisces. So the nodes go backwards. Well, these planets go the opposite way. So with the energies moving then into Aries, we have an active, fiery springtime, beginning with the eclipses in March. And it's going to be a time when you're going to have Neptune, Venus, and Saturn joining Chiron there. And Aries is our engine. It is our go time. So I'm looking for the ending of January and February to be preparation time. As you're cleaning house, you're moving your energy now with that North Node, leaving Aries, the energy of the warrior, right? It's taking the wisdom of the warrior and moving it into the boundlessness of Pisces, which is about your place in the world and how you are affecting others through your feelings, your actions, your words, and how you're bringing yourself up and occupying space in a more reciprocal way. Now, here's the other thing, is the energies of Jupiter. During the time of this full moon, Jupiter's in retrograde right there in Gemini. And that is making the square with Saturn, as it has been. Saturn is up there at 15 degrees of Pisces, and we've got Jupiter down here at 12 degrees. Now, they've been in this pattern, right? And this, on Christmas Eve, was their second exact square. Right? That's the air energy of Jupiter coming in with that energy of Saturn, just opening new ways in which you are seeing things more clearly, things you're willing to build upon. Jupiter is the truth shower, right? Jupiter illuminates and expands the light, and it shines brightly. And Saturn wants to hold it, draw it in, and this is why the square is actually something good. It's going to be something that you have been working with. And with our full moon in Cancer, you're going to have the ideas moving in for you. Have that little teacher saying, yes, I know this feels good, but the truth of the matter is moving things into the purpose of the collective. The unity consciousness, right? This is why everyone right now is on an accelerated path of growth. And if you are using this full moon in your wisest and also most emotionally genuine way, you're going to be knowing and sensing what it is you're ready to let go. For this new beginning point that's coming for us all is aligning us with integrity. It's refining us, bringing us into our higher selves. It's helping us recognize that we're not islands, no. And we're here to help one another. And this is the moderation of these extreme times that are happening in our lives. So I look for this full moon in Cancer to, be a little tense, right? But the way you can get through it, work with it, is to be honest with yourself. Let yourself sit with whatever it is that is causing anxiety, pain, suffering. And then look to the purpose, look to the earth energy to find the meaning, the bigger reasoning, the logic behind it. Even when there doesn't seem to be logic, there always is a way to experience something through the empowerment of no longer being the victim, but being the empowered truth sayer and solution-oriented being of light. So I hope you have a very good full moon in Cancer. It may be triggering you with some of these attachments, and this is all part of the journey for the higher levels of consciousness that we're here all to explore and to find with Pluto in Aquarius, guiding us on this soul journey. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Let me know how you're feeling about this Cancer full moon. I feel like a lot of us are ready for it. We've been doing the work. It's just an uneasy time, a time of letting go, especially a time of restructuring by looking back and remembering. And it's a little bit hard to put your toe in that water, right? But in order for us to continue to flow and be resilient and to move through this 2025, we're going to definitely have to be courageous and be our own warriors while considering what our unique gifts are that we can amplify. And what is it that we've held on to, whether it be fear or just stagnation? What is it that we're ready to just say, I'll just try letting that go. And I'll be doing another video very soon about these big transits in the month of 2025. All of the outer planets are going to be moving signs. This is huge, fast-paced energy for rising consciousness on this planet. And thank goodness we are all connected to the divine intelligence, and it's the master plan. So the question is, are we going to flow, resilience as we shed, or are we going to hold on, dig our heels in, and just resist? I think you know the answer, where we're headed, and I want to help you get there as we keep moving forward with the energies now. I'll see you next time. Mwah.